a-courtin', he did right, Froggy went a-courtin' and he did right, Froggy went a-courtin' and he did right, sword and pistol by his side, He went down to Miss Mouse's door, He went down to Miss Mouse's door, He went down to Miss Mouse's door where he had been many times before,
Welcome back to Donzisworld. Thank you for watching. I am your host. My name is Don Fapiano. I am Donzi. So today, like always, I have the most wonderfulest show for you. You know I always say that, but today it's true because I'm so excited. The peeper frogs came out. They laid their eggs. I'm going to collect the eggs, bring them home, put them in my tank, and I'm going to grow frogs. This is the famous Donzisworld frog growing show. You're going to love it. So now I'm going to collect the eggs, bring them home, show you my tank. The whole process takes about 4 months. I'll tape it step by step. First I'll get little eggs, then they'll change to tadpoles. The eyes will pop out, then they'll get arms, then they'll get legs. Then I'll have a frog. When I get a real froggy, I'm gonna get so excited. So let's do that right now. Let's jump right into it. Watch me collect the eggs. Check this out. Put it on me.
Look here, no, like this. Look here. Look here.
Don, I can see you.
Right.
It's starting to rain.
So I got my net right here. The eggs are right in front of me. I'll show them to you in a second. Let me collect them. I got the eggs right in my net.
Can I see you?
Here they are.
Wow.
Now I got my eggs. I'm going home. I'm going to put them in my tank. We're going to grow frogs. I'm going to get so excited. There they are.
I want to see.
Every little black dot is a tadpole, and every tadpole is going to be a frog.
I want to see.
I'm going to be their daddy. All right, and this is it. Check it out. Look what's here. This is my fish tank that I set up for my tadpole eggs, and I have sticks in there and stuff from the pond. I have grasses that I took from the pond, so there's real grass in there to make my little frogs comfortable. So my eggs just went into the tank. Right now, it looks like little black dots inside a jelly, and they're not even moving yet. They're just little black dots. They just sit there. The next thing that will happen is those black dots will start getting longer, and then they'll start squiggling like this, and then they'll swim free out of the jelly and they'll start swimming in the water. That's when they're going to be tadpoles, and when that happens, we're going to get so excited. I'll show you my jelly ball with the black dots in it, and then we'll wait for the next change. So right there is the jelly ball with the future tadpoles in it. You can see the little black dots. Each one of those black dots will be a tadpole someday. Right now they're just black dots. They're not even moving. But like I said, they're going to get longer, and then once they get longer they'll start squiggling, and then that's when they're going to turn into tadpoles. So we're going to wait for that. When that happens, I'll show you to you again, and we'll talk about it, and then someday we're going to have a frog, and that'll be a great day. So sit back and enjoy and watch them change. So check it out. There's been a lot of changes since you saw my tadpoles last. First of all, this is a new tank. I had my eggs in a large fish tank. This is just a small one, because, And there's some of my tadpoles right there. When I first got the eggs from the pond, they were in like this gelatin mass, and that's what you saw in the beginning. Now I'm much further down the line. What I've got now is about 7 tadpoles that are very healthy. They're swimming around all the time, and I could see them changing. I'm still waiting for legs to pop out, and we're going to get so excited when that happens. But when the eggs from the gelatin mass hatched, I had hundreds of tadpoles. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, I got so many tadpoles. And I tried to take care of them as best I could. I was feeding them. I was changing the water. I was going to the pond all the time and getting pond water. So I would change the water with real pond water. But there were so many tadpoles, they were pooping. They're pooping tadpoles. The water, as soon as I changed it, would become polluted again with poop. These are pooping tadpoles, let me tell you something. So I couldn't keep up with the water being clear, and I don't know, as hard as I tried, I was working on it every single day. I went from having hundreds of tadpoles to like going down, down, down. Now I've got 7 tadpoles. So out of hundreds, I've got 7. But they're very healthy. I think I'm going to have a lot of frogs this year. Hopefully they will all survive and I'll have 7 frogs. I'll get so excited. Take a look at my tadpoles. I'll zoom in on them and you can see them clearly. Check this out. So that was great, wasn't it? They're ugly, but I like them. Now I've done this process about, I don't even know how many times, 5, 6 times, and I do it differently every single time. I don't know what really works, I just keep trying different things. One of the things I play with is what I feed the tadpoles. One year I fed them oatmeal, and they loved the oatmeal. They used to eat it all the time, but even though it wasn't good for them, because it expands in their bellies. This time I got actual tadpole and frog food. So that's what I put in the tank is tadpole and frog food. They also like algae. So I got algae tablets and I put that in the water. So the tadpoles I have now, like I say, I have 7 of them. They're big and fat. They swim around a lot. They're very healthy. Their mouths are going round, 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 round. So they're very healthy tadpoles. I'm hoping I get 7 frogs. So I watch them every single day. My girlfriend watches them every day, and then her grandkids come over all the time, and then they watch them and they tell me what's going on. So we're all very focused on making sure the tadpoles do very well. That's important to us. And one day, I don't know when, I'm waiting for it, the legs are going to pop out. The tadpoles will get legs. First the back legs come out, then the front legs come out. Once that happens, they're well on their way to becoming a frog. The tail that you saw gets shorter and shorter. Then the legs get more like froggy legs. And then they turn into a frog. So now all we can do is wait. Wait for those legs to come out. That's the next thing in the transformation of a tadpole to a frog is the legs have to pop out. And it's going to happen any day. When it does, I'm going to get so excited. So we'll tape again when that happens. When I get legs, I'll come back again, show you that. And then when we get frogs, like I do every time, we're going to release the frogs back into the pond, because once they get to be frogs, I really can't take care of them anymore. They got to go back into the pond and fend for themselves and eat what frogs are supposed to eat in the pond. So when I get to frogs, we're going to put them in a little cup, take them to the lake and release them, and you're going to see that. It's going to be awesome. So a lot more to come. Sit back and enjoy. So I got it. It actually happened. I have actual frogs, and I'm going to show them to you in 1 second. But you know that I am so excited. My tadpoles actually turned into real frogs. Their tails shrunk up. They have no tails anymore. They are actual frogs. Check this out. It's unbelievable. So here's my tank. This is the cover I have on the tank so they don't jump out. Watch this. There's a little froggy who sits on top of the tank in the corner underneath the lid, and he sits there all the time. Look how green he is. I took some pictures of my little froggies. Check them out. They're awesome. So today is the big day. We are going to release some of our frogs because we have frogs and tadpoles. Now yesterday I had 3 frogs. Right now I only see 2 in the tank, but hopefully I'm going to find the 3rd one. He's probably hiding somewhere. So we're going to get a frog. We're going to put him in the red cup. I have lettuce in the bottom of each cup. So the froggy will have his own cup, he'll have his own bed of lettuce. We're going to put the plastic over the top, bring him to the lake and release him. Let's capture our frogs and see how that goes. I have my plastic spoon, I have my cup with my lettuce in it. We're going to catch a frog on the spoon and put him in the cup. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully he doesn't jump away.
Did you get them down? And put them in my cup. Get them in my cup. They're jumping away. They're jumping away. Don't. Stop.
Alright, get ready.
You got one.
I got a froggy on the spoon. He's going in the cup.
Jump.
Look how small he is.
Jump.
Look how small the frog is.
Can I
See him?
touch him?
I gotta cover him up before he jumps out.
Yeah.
Go.
Alright, we got 1 froggy in a cup.
Yep.
Now we're gonna try to get another froggy in a cup.
Oh, good.
There's froggies on the grass. We're just gonna go straight from the grass into the cup. This is dangerous because he could jump. He's in the cup.
He's in the cup.
Where's my plastic? We have 2 froggies and 2 cups. Now we gotta look for the 3rd frog. And this is it. We're at the lake. You can see the lake right behind me.
Right behind us.
This is my froggy helper, Jerry. It's my froggy helper, troublemaker number 1. So now we are going to release our frogs. It's going to be so exciting. Check this out.
I'll hold the camera.
And this is how we do it. This is Jeremiah. He's got 2 cups with the frog in each one. There's a frog. There's another frog in that one. And here's Jada Lynn. Where's your cup? You got a frog in there?
There's the baby.
Jada now touches frogs. For years, she did not touch frogs. Now she's not afraid at all. She touches frogs.
Jada's one is like floating.
Now we're gonna release the frogs.
Where should we release them?
Right here in this corner. So we're gonna release them right here.
Right here?
Yep. So take your cover off.
And here.
This is gonna be your new home.
I'm just gonna pour him in.
Oh, he's in the water.
He's not.
He's right there. Now he's in the water.
Should we dump out the water?
Yep. Put the froggy in the water.
And I dumped mine one out.
Hi, Froggy. Now this is your
All right,
new
another one's
home.
going in the water. Back in the lake
No.
where they belong with their mommies. Now they could be with their mommies.
And Daddy.
All right, awesome. Thumbs up for the camera. Yeah, all right.
Donnie, can I show you?
So now the frogs are free. They have their freedom. Froggy freedom. That's awesome. So that frog releasing was great. It went well and everybody had a good time. Jerry had a good time and Jada had a good time. It was awesome. And you know I enjoyed it. But now I've got 2 more creatures in my tank. One is a tadpole and one is a full frog. So after the releasing I have 2 more creatures. Very soon I'm gonna have 2 frogs. But right now one is a tadpole and one is a frog. Check it out. And there's my last tadpole. See his tail? That's my last tadpole. I'm waiting for him to turn into a frog. Right now he has back legs but no front legs. Look at his eyeball. He always looks at me. I look at him and he looks at me. See that frog right there? There's my little froggy with his froggy legs. He's all green. Ah, look at him climbing up the grass. Look how long his legs are. That's my little froggy. So the most amazingest thing happened. When I went to work yesterday, I had a tadpole that had back legs. He had back froggy legs, but he did have no front legs. Now today I just woke up in the morning, guess what? He has full front froggy legs in the front, so he has legs in the back, legs in the front. His head is changing to look like a little froggy head, and his color is changing. He used to be a dark color with the tiger stripes, like you see all my little tadpoles. Now his whole body's turning bright green. In one day, it was from yesterday till today, one day, the front arms popped out and he's changing colors. Awesome! Check this out. He's down here on the bottom. He's sitting here now. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. See his froggy head? See his front arms touching the rock? Look at his eyeball. Look at his color changing. You could see it right there. The bottom of his head was that dark tadpole color. Now his body's turning bright green. See it? With his front arms and there's his back legs. So he's changing like right before my eyes into a frog. Like that's how quick they change. Like almost immediately. Now his tail will shrink up and he will be a frog very soon. And right above him is my other frog. Now this guy sits in the grass with his head above the water and his body below the water. This is what he does now. He sits in the grass, half in and half out. That's his new thing. So now that I have 2 more frogs in my tank, we're gonna have to do the second releasing that I talked about. This will be the second time we're gonna release frogs. So let's do that. Let's release these, my last 2 froggies. So this year I got 5 frogs total. I released 3 before, now I'm gonna release 2, 5 frogs. It was a good year. Oh yeah. All right, get ready for the releasing, here it comes. Sit back and enjoy.
Kitchen.
Guess what? Today is the day. I've got 2 actual frogs. Their tails are gone, so they are fully formed frogs. You know what that means? It means I must release them back into the pond that they came from, which is what we're gonna do today. So this is the final releasing. When I release these 2 frogs, I will not have any frogs at all left in my apartment. I'm gonna miss them. They were good to me, I was good to them. So that is the frog growing process. We saw it from the eggs to the fully formed frogs. Let me see if I can zoom in and show him to you. There he is, can you see him? That is a frog. See how green he is? Look at his eyeballs. Ah, he wants to jump out. I'm not gonna let him. And there is my other frog in the other corner. Sitting there. They like sitting in the corner for some reason. I don't know why they do that. Alright, let's capture the frogs and bring them to the pond. We'll see how that goes. So here's my red Solo cup. The frogs are here. I'm going to try to get them in the cup. Hopefully they don't jump out and jump across my carpet. That would be a disaster. So let's get them in the cup. See how that goes. Alright, so there he is. He's in the cup. He's in the cup. I have a frog in the cup. See him? Now I gotta get the other frog in the cup. He's in the cup.
Move your hand, let's see him.
He's in the bottom of the cup. See him? Now I'm gonna cover him with the plastic. Alright, now we got 2 frogs and 2 cups. So here it is. These frogs are out of the tank for the last time. They're in red Solo cups. Now we're going to go to the pond and release them, and I will not have frogs anymore. It's a sad day for me, but a good day for the frogs. Let's go to the pond. So I'm at the spot that I'm going to release the frogs. This is where I captured them from long ago, so that this is where they're going to go back. Now I captured the frogs at the end of March. Today is July 31st. So that's how long it took from the end of March to the end of July. It took from the eggs to a fully formed frog. That's how long it took from the end of March to the end of July. But now we're going to release them. So there's a little bit of water here. There's grass that they can hide in from the snakes and the birds and the turtles. There's the water that they could play around in. There's a whole bunch of bugs in the water. They can eat the bugs if they want. So this is going to be their new home. Nice, quiet, and they're going to love it here. So let's release our frogs and say goodbye. So these are my 2 froggies, and we're about to release them. But before I do that, I want to say thank you to my froggy helpers. Jeremiah, we call him Jerry. He's an awesome artist. He draws pictures amazing. And thank you to Jerry. And also thank you to Jada Lynn. We call her Troublemaker #1 because she is. And she loves to sing on her karaoke machine. And if she was here and I asked her what the name of this froggy is, she would say Larry. So thank you to my froggy helpers. Now we're going to release the frogs and they'll go to their new home. I can feel them jumping around in the cup. They're ready to go. Alright, let's see how it goes. So they're going to go straight into the area. Ah, he's already out. There he is. He's in the cup. Let me see if I can get him in my hand. He's in my hand. He's on my arm. It's the first time he's been outside, so this is a brand new experience to him. He doesn't want to leave me because he knows I'm his daddy. Look how green he is. Look at his eyeballs. See that? He's looking at me. He's like, what are you doing? But you're going to love it here. This is your new home. Go ahead. Go to your new home. You'll like it, I promise. You'll like it. You'll like your new home, you promise.
All right, easy now.
He likes living in my fish tank, and now he's afraid of being outside. But he's going to like it. Once he gets used to it, he'll like it a lot. He does not want to leave me. Bye, Larry. Bye. You'll like it. I promise you'll like it. I promise. And here's my second frog. So this is number 2, Larry number 2, Larry number 1, and Larry number 2. So the other one did not want to leave my side. And this one, again, is trying to jump out. He wants to be free, 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 free. Ah, he's a good jumper. Hard to believe there were tadpoles not long ago. Now they're frogs. Green. I never saw such a bright green frog before. There he is. Oh, he jumped right in.
I didn't even get him.
He was not afraid. He's jumping around in his new home. They're the 2 frogs right together. Oh, he loves it. He loves it. He's jumping around. So here is one of my froggies that I just released. There he is right there. He's checking out his new environment. He's been jumping around already. He's looking for the right place to sit forever and be safe. Hopefully he'll get in the grass and hide from the predator. Oh, he jumped again. Here's my other froggy. He's checking it out too. There he is. See his eyeballs? There he is. He's looking at me. He wants to come back. He was like, put me back in the tank. I want to go back in the tank. But no, he's free. So now my froggies are back in the wild. They are free froggies and living in nature the way God intended. So everything is good. Everything is right. Froggers are happy. I'm happy. And that was a good frog growing season. We got 5 frogs this year. It was awesome. And these last 2 frogs, Larry number 1 and Larry number 2, they're awesome. So now I'll say happy day. And see you next time. Bye-bye.
As free as the winds blow, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free, and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. Stay free.
Bye, Larry. Bye.
Divide you. You're free as the